Hello, all. Good evening. Woo. Try to keep the eyes open. I'm not the only one. It's late here. It is 9:01 p.m. down in the Rich Port. Wait, that's pretty much what we call it, right? The Rich Port.
Yeah, how do you know you're over 50
Port
when
Rich.
9 p.m. seems late to you?
Right? I've embraced it. I wish I would have learned a long time ago to rest more, sleep more.
Yeah. Yeah, you just need more of it when you're older too. So
Yeah, true. I am
just
old.
to remind everybody here, I'm going to up my testosterone during the show here. So
All right. So how is the old ice pack thing going?
well,
You feel more manly.
I don't know. I do feel more manly, but it's hard to feel more manly than I already feel. However, if any of you ladies would like to come out for a little Christmas visit and find out how it's going, I'm willing to put it to the test. So you just head to Vegas or call and we'll make some arrangements.
They were all, before you joined, they were all trying to figure out just what you were going to throw at us. But I did notice you're wearing your Whiskey and Wisdom, so you are officially moving to the top.
I am. But I couldn't find my cup. It must be in the wash somewhere, the dishwasher. I don't know. Once again, drinking from the Seahawks Crown Royal Snifter here.
I don't even think Zester's even going to have a beverage tonight. He'll fall asleep in his hand and drop it all over his keyboard.
It's too late for me. I'm all good on that one.
So I was reliably informed this week that there is a 10-page dossier on who the real Mike Bara is.
Is there? Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, supposedly. And all the poor women that I've wronged, apparently, in the last 15
Well, I had been working with some kind of, he said that he was a biographer for you.
Yeah.
I've been working back and forth with him for a while. I thought that was all copacetic.
It's so funny because it's like, oh, I can't wait to read this list of all the women who didn't get what they wanted from me in the last 15 years. Yeah, here I get on my Telegram chat group, I've issued a bunch of names. These are the names you can expect to hear stories from. And by the way, ladies, I have receipts on all of them. So you go right ahead and you tell your side of the story, and then I'll show everybody our.
Mike Bara, Dateline NBC is going to do it. Moose, I am having the original Balvenie Double Wood, 12 years old. Real flash from the past.
Yeah.
Excited about it.
Yep. Mark, Double Wood Mark is what we're going to call him now.
Well, speaking of which, Mike, an easier way for you to greatly increase your testosterone levels and your manly feelings would be to call Dr. Bruce at over at what is it? Neutronics, pick up some Man's Edge.
How does it taste, Mark?
Doesn't different. Tastes like a really old school root beerish something. I don't know how to describe it, but I can tell you because I committed to giving it a proper shot.
Do I need more?
Yeah. I might
you
have
can't
to
share
may have to take a page out of Mike's book and start chasing half a dozen of them after this stuff. It's
intense.
It's effective.
Okay, well, I'll have to try that.
I'm genuinely surprised, but it really does increase the testosterone level.
That's great.
We'll keep it there. Sassafras, that might be the flavor. I wonder if it's in there, Jenny. You Miss Hayes, you got me thinking. I'm gonna have to break out some light. Although I think it'd be more fun just to check out the cat there. What's up, Tommy? Oh, check out his cool tie.
You scared him when you said his name. Yeah, you got a little
Tommy. Arginine. Let's see. Long drag. I'm trying to read this. Deer antler. Yeah, right. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, the deer antler stuff.
But it is kind of sassafras-ish.
All right.
George, you're the reason I'm drinking it because you mentioned it. I think it was last week on Whiskey and Wisdom. I was like, I still got a bottle of that stashed away for special things. And I went and got it.
What does double wood mean besides the obvious context?
It means it has been in 2 different kinds of barrels to age, 6 years in a traditional whiskey oak barrel and 6 years in a formerly used sherry cask for flavors to it.
Interesting. Oh, that's cool.
Really very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
How your Steelers? How your
Wait a minute,
Steelers
wait a
doing?
minute.
You guys up to 7 and 6? Oh yeah. Silver's at 63. Yeah.
It was knocking on it during the evening podcast, but yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah, guess who told you when it was $15 it was going to end up being $60 by the end of 2025? Certain Jen Flaw said that.
Really? Good for
Oh yeah,
Jen.
they asked her, and that's been in her Gentel confirmed thing list for a long time, and we've been watching it go up and up.
Now, I want to know if we can get like one of these like cat bed window things for Zester. We just stick it to the window and he lays in it when he gets tired doing Whiskey and Wisdom.
I need one of those from Fluffy Muffy, right here.
I ordered and they won't work on my windows because of the style on the window. So I've got them stuck. I've got a glass mirror on the closet door here, and I've got them stuck on that. And she's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's actually the
But it's
pole
like-
that goes all the way from the floor to the ceiling. Is
Oh,
what
okay.
this is that Tommy is in. This is
Okay,
actually
so you actually need a cat. It's part of a cat tree, basically, right?
yeah. But this one just actually screws in floor to ceiling, essentially, and just
That's pretty cool.
wedges into place. That way I can close the one with the windows during the evening because everybody in the neighborhood enjoys my all my cats during the day. But at a certain point, you kind of want to close the window.
Well, especially when you're running around, in your mankini practicing for after this thing goes.
Yeah. Well, it's quite funny though currently because I've got the cats with their ties on from their grooming yesterday, and so it looks kind of official when you've got Tino and Tommy staring out the window, 2 cats wearing ties staring out of a second floor window at you. You're wondering whether there's not a little
little muscle
going on.
Little muscle. Yep. A little muscle back there. Zach, you guys heard about the big mafia bust going on in Puerto Rico. You just didn't know that they were they haven't found the kingpin yet. Tommy.
Tino, Tina, and Tommy.
Tommy and Tommy.
No, I hadn't heard about that. I'm actually just paying attention to the events in Venezuela and Ukraine are the main things I've got my eye on.
Yeah, Trump telling us they're going to get Ukraine. Told them they better have it settled by Christmas. Venezuela seizing a Russian oil tanker today. Things are heating up. Now, here's a question for you. I got an important one. Kevin?
Silver could dip 90.
No, I mean, like,
by the end of the year.
Right? Could it 70 by year end if we keep heading this way? I agree with you, Kevin. And just because Andy doesn't make it, Kevin, do you want me to send you the link? I'll send you the link. You can jump on if you want.
Yeah, how did the Andy interview go today?
Oh, just fantastic. It really did. It was one of the best punches. Language may have offended those with tender ears, but he really got the point across. Really got the point across as to where we're at, what's going on, the market manipulations, obviously a reset. And he put out some very interesting theories today, too.
Men, find yourself someone, a lady who looks at you the way Tino or Tina is looking at Zester right now. That's what you want to find.
Right?
That's what you want.
All the cats are feeling very, very, very not camera shy this evening.
All right. Kevin, can you shoot me an email real quick at theoriginalmarkz@gmail.com? I'll attach it and send it to you. This will be fun. And plus, then he can fill in and Zester can fall asleep.
Oh,
He's like, woo, Kevin.
wait a second. Great work, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm supposed to ask you if you've heard about the Genesis program.
Genesis, simply put, is life from lifelessness. We reorganize matter at a subatomic level in order to create a new planet. That was from Star Trek 2. Yeah. Have you seen my Christmas wreath with the Ricardo Montalban action figure in it?
No, I have not.
The Wreath of Khan.
The Wreath of Khan.
I got a picture
Right,
of it.
that's just bad.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
up on my, it's up on my door right there. It's up on my door.
I'm gonna have to look up this person so I can comment. Shri Fendir, American. Oh, I know the guy you're talking about. Yeah, is a some interesting eyebrows, and they change. They go from light to dark to light to dark to light to dark.
Yeah, it's time to pass a law that no one who is not born in the United States, no one can serve in Congress or any public office. Yeah, there it is. The Wreath of Khan on my front door.
Yeah. Don't, Jeff, don't even get Mike started. Just want to throw this out there that if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, then so is First Blood.
No,
you know,
no,
I don't think
Die Hard is based around Christmas. First Blood just has Christmas in the background, so no, it's not a Christmas. You know what I do enjoy for Christmas is The Ref, the Dennis Leary movie from like 1995. That's hilarious Christmas movie. And then you have, of course, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. For some reason, I always watch around Christmas time. I don't know why. Do we know why? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, got to watch, Frosty the Snowman, all the ones you watch as a kid, relive that carefree youth.
Yeah, and
I usually find myself rewatching the Harry Potter movies for some reason around Christmas, which is kind of weird because here in Puerto Rico, I turn the AC down in the room, throw on an extra blanket, and pretend I'm on a movie marathon. Then you walk outside and it's 85, and you're like, "Whoa, wait a minute."
Yeah. It's warm here. I'm actually too warm in my long sleeve shirt. We've got a heat wave going on.
Rudy, Mike is the original Bad Santa. That character was quite literally fashioned after Mike Bara.
Yeah, me and Billy Bob are close.
Billy Bob is simply the person playing Mike Bara.
Yeah.
Kind of like the whack nut job out there that thinks I'm Harvey Weinstein's playing Mark Z.
Yeah.
Dude, Jesus, that's like a special kind of.
Now that should not dissuade you from knowing the fact that John F. Kennedy Jr. is still alive and pretended to be Vincent Fusca at a number of rallies in 2018. It shouldn't dissuade you from that, but that is not Harvey Weinstein. It's not Harvey.
Have you watched? I'm like 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons behind. I think I watched the first 2 of Stranger Things. What season is it? 11 or something?
I don't know. I've never watched it. I don't watch anything with
kids.
Oh,
dude, you need to watch the first one at least, first season.
Probably not.
But right now
What's going on, guys?
In the house. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, I get Kevin in the house. We don't have so Kevin politely filling in. So Andy said he couldn't join us. He had some kind of big business meeting or some influential people, and that you're not there worries me. Is he to be trusted without you?
That's the question.
Can you trust me without him?
No. Can we trust Andy without you there?
Yeah. Well, Andy, you always trust me. I'm not so sure about it. It's different. I got to tell you, I'm sitting here working still, and I cannot believe what's going on in this market right now. It's just insane. They're up $1 since the close.
You should just consult my friend Jennifer Falah, my co-host on my daytime podcast Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, she said first of the year that silver was going to go over $60 this year.
She told you last. Yeah,
I went on when we did our live Q&A. I think it was probably 3 or 4 months ago. Silver was probably at 30, 32, and of course they always ask Andy, "Where's it going to be at the end of the year?" And Andy doesn't like to put out predictions, especially with time. And I had nothing to lose. I'm just Kevin Tattoo. Who cares what I have to say? But I said 60 to 70 by year end. No vest tonight. I didn't realize I'd be coming on Whisky and Wisdom, so no vest.
I said back in February that it was going to go over 50 this year, and I need to go back and see if I've erased and cleaned up the inbox of all the ridicule that I took from all these silver gurus out there that told me how absolutely stupid and crazy and
Yeah, did Bix
ill-informed
tell
and
you that?
ignorant and uneducated I was.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
Bix tell you that? Yeah,
Same
Bix.
people that told you to just keep putting your money into the market.
Yeah, Bix
Right?
has been saying
Exactly the
thing
same
for-
people.
Right.
Bix has been saying the same thing for the last 7 years, and it finally came true. So, yay.
Exactly.
Hey, Bix.
Oh,
I like Bix.
I got a bunch, but not the reason why they call me that. But yeah, I'm pretty inked up. So
Yeah, I think the reason
got
they
a
called
couple.
it that, he and Andy were at the airport. They were late, and the plane finally came in. He looked up, "Hey, boss, the plane," and it just stuck.
it's a little similar. It was when we first started doing the Q&As. He had me, it was in his home office, and we had Andy sitting at his desk, and I was behind him. But because of the view, it looked like I was this big. So when he watched it back, he's like, "I'm like Mr. Rourke, and you're like my tattoo." So
Wow.
stuck, and that was it. Ever since
Re-
then, that's what I've been called.
We're kind of on a Ricardo Montalban theme tonight,
Well,
with the Wreath of Khan and
Yeah.
Mr. Rourke. It's like, wow. We
I
got
know, Halloween, that's what he wants to do. He wants him to go as Mr. Rourke and me to go as Tattoo. So that should be entertaining, to say the least.
Yeah, let me do a shout out while I've got them. I finally took a little time to watch this one today after it just released. And this one was just way late. We should have done this one a long time ago, because I think about all the people in this community that you've helped, Kevin, that have gotten swindled by these gold companies. You haven't been able to get it all back, but you've gotten a lot back.
A lot.
For people.
We've gotten a lot. There are some there are some that are a lot worse than others, a lot bigger criminals than others. But yeah, we've been very, very fortunate. Actually, I had a couple of your people today that I actually helped too, Mark. So
nice.
That piece that Andy did with Dale is probably the most informative, I think, for the listeners. A lot of people have different views on the economy and whatnot, but this is a whistleblower. This is a guy who worked for these criminal enterprise, basically, and they told him to continue to do his criminal business, and he said, "I'm not going to have any part of it." And now, God bless him, he's going out there and he's spreading the gospel of what to be careful of, and rightfully so. These guys are just killing people, taking their largest asset outside their home and just destroying it.
And I know this is one of those, and doesn't necessarily fit Whiskey for Wisdom, but guys, I've had so many people in the community that Kevin helped recover money. He's recovered over $1 million for our community. It was gone to these swindlers. So all I can say is,
I got to tell you, Mark, I think it's probably way north of that. I think
it's way north of that, but it was just I talked to three individuals, and it was already over $1 million.
Yeah. So, but just, listen, everyone's just got to be careful, especially now that the metals are moving and people are hearing more and more about it, because it's hitting more of the mainstream. I don't have a cat. I have two dogs. I just unfortunately had to put one to sleep.
That sucks.
A few weeks back. Yeah, it sucks. We did it on Halloween 15th. It was 15 years to the day that we had my Reggie, and we had to let him go. So it's heartbreaking. But yeah, I still have two. I'll go grab one of them. One of them's too fat for me to carry, but the other one's just about a year old. Two Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. So, yeah, cute dogs. I'm too allergic to the cats. That's it. That's why I think my father had a cat growing up with me, because I think he tried to kill me. I'm not sure. But now looking back, I really do think that was probably why it was.
It's okay. I thought my name was Jesus Christ for a while.
It's funny. What else is going on, guys?
Well, in other news, Manchester City defeated Real Madrid today in the Champions League in the qualifying round, and that was a good day for me as a Man City fan for my whole life. So I would like to just curse and be the first to say, get your swear jar ready. Fuck Real Madrid. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
I think you said that out loud.
I have some friends in Madrid.
Andy was using some words today that were.
He was letting her rip.
I got a feeling, Kevin, if you and I hung out, there'd be a few F-bombs. Am I correct, Kevin, that if we were drinking in Vegas here, if you came to visit, we'd have an F-bomb here and there?
Oh,
I just have a feeling.
First of all, I'm from Queens, New York, so you'd be getting a lot of them just by saying hello.
Yeah.
But Andy, I think maybe I rubbed off a little bit too much on him. Where when he's not on air, he could potentially use those F-bombs a little bit more than normal. But today, when I was listening to you live, I was somewhat shocked.
Yeah, I was.
Andy does not strike me as a big F-bomb guy. Yeah.
No,
He doesn't look it, does it? But I tell you, but he's passionate about this. He's, he's watching our government steal from us, other companies steal from us. I mean, he's passionate about it, and sometimes it comes out with an F-bomb.
Yeah,
but if he didn't care, you want to get an F-bomb.
That is true.
So pick your trade.
He is, I mean, the most. We had a seminar last night with about 50 doctors, dentists that we had to do till late. And, Andy is, as I always say, the smartest, dumbest person I've ever met in my life. There is, I mean, when it comes to business and economics and geopolitical, there's no one that knows more than him. And he is the wisest when it comes to common sense. When he's with me, forget it. I'm like Einstein.
Well, let's see. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
That's right.
Just give you a little bit of your New York there, right?
You know what? You can take the kid out of New York. You can't take the New York out of the kid, I guess.
Man, what I'd give for a good bagel. I'd even take a Reuben right now.
They try it here, but it just doesn't work the same.
Nah. The water. I mean, now, Kevin, what we're really looking for is some serious enlightenment on how to keep Zester awake.
Oh, boy. Well, I mean, if the cat's claws can just come outside of the little shelf and just stab him in the head, I'm sure that'll keep him awake a little bit.
Yeah, no.
I want to know why he's so tired.
Man, it's late down here. We're an hour ahead, so it's already it's 9:30.
Oh, yeah.
At this point.
Come on.
And he's old. I mean,
you ever need to know what the future's like, just hit us up. We've got a little bit.
Yeah, I'll tell you, 9:30. Usually, I'm still working till 10:30, and then I first get to enjoy the bed. But generally, that doesn't happen, especially these days. It's been nuts.
Yeah, here lately, I start my morning working at 6:30, and I wrap up about 9:30 or 10. It's definitely starting to take its toll.
You need a vacation, Mark.
Yes, I do. I hear if I come to Florida, I can get a lot of rest and relaxation. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'd be out with Kevin and Andy too much.
Yeah.
I think we're about to see one of the fur babies.
All right. We got a little visitor here.
Hell, we're talking.
This is Mr. Milo.
Milo?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, did you see the look he gave him? The wild-eyed look he looked like? He was like,
he's like a nervous dog. I think we changed the name from Milo to Shit for Brains, but we're not sure yet. We're throwing it around. We're throwing it around, right, buddy? Yeah. All right, I'll let you down.
Zester, my 85-year-old mom doesn't start emailing until 11. Whoa.
What does your mom do at night?
Right.
What is your mom's business?
Oh yeah, stop crying. I get up at 3:30. Yeah, no, not happening. That's when you're supposed to be asleep.
Yeah, there were
20 years ago, maybe when I was coming home from the bar, but I'm glad I outgrew that need.
Really? I wish I could go back to drinking a lot more. I'd love to.
Heck no.
No, not
I'd
me.
love to drink more.
How's Vegas right now, Mike?
It's been cool, but it's actually nice and balmy here right now. I mean, it's in the 60s during the day. It's a little too cool for a pool, but I understand at Trump Tower they have a heated pool, so you can still use the pool in the wintertime.
Gotta get the invite to that one.
Yeah, it's an unusual thing here, but it's great. It's a little slow. And I think that you don't win as often as you used to here, so that's a problem. It's funny. Somebody in Vegas posted an article where one of the casinos was complaining about they're dropping revenues, and like 90% of the posts were stop charging for parking, get rid of the resort fees, lower the room prices, let the people win once in a while at your tables, and drop
breakfast for $80 a person.
Yeah, basically bring back Vegas from 15 years ago, and you'll be fine. But it just sucks.
Now, what's the next thing in Vegas? Because I know somebody that needs to go to Vegas with us. Let me see
Okay,
if I can find that person. Oh, that guy needs
Yeah,
to go to
that guy.
Vegas with us.
Well,
can use
Andy and
it as a
I,
gift magnet.
most likely, Andy and I will probably be going in the summer again. I believe. I mean, if Dead & Company is gonna play again at the Sphere this summer, we'll definitely be there. I also heard that I think Coldplay might be doing a. What am I showing? Look, there you go, Silver Eagle,
Yeah, got it from Andy.
Mr. Sheckman. Yeah, I have.
Last time he was here.
Yeah,
All I got was that
Goo Goo
wooden
Dolls.
nickel.
Goo Goo Dolls are coming, and if they don't try to talk about
I
politics,
actually just Mark would be happy to know. I just actually just sold the Whiskey and Wisdom bar right before I came on.
Wow, that's
For your
awesome.
fans, absolutely. Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's a Whiskey and Wisdom gold bar, and I didn't get one. Really?
Silver bar,
Yeah, no,
silver.
we have to
Either
get
way.
the gold. Yeah, the gold's going to be a little bit more.
Actually,
Although
yeah.
I thought that as
Well, I
a
don't know.
valued member
The way
of the
silver's
cast,
exploding,
I would
they might be the
receive
same.
right?
I mean, Dan used to be able to buy those bars for what? 200 and change.
Nice.
Now, can you believe 600 and change? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
All I have is this $25, formerly $25, now
Yeah.
$60.
And my
coin.
Bitcoin I keep on my desk.
Yeah, I like that. I gave just a couple of Christmases ago, I gave a lot of the mods that have been with us like pretty much from the beginning. The ones that have been with us longest got one of the silver bars, and some got the silver coins, depending on when they came on board. But I'm like, wow, can't afford to do that again.
Tripled their money right there. That's for sure. That's a beautiful thing. It is. It's crazy. But oh man, yeah. I don't have that much time left. I got to get back to work.
Love your dog. Cute dog comments.
I got another one over there, but he's old and heavy, and he doesn't like to move much. But
Yeah,
it's all good.
Zester has one too.
Hey, look, you got it thrown in the spotlight, Mike.
How did that happen? I'm just sitting
That's
here
just-
enjoying my
He is
There's a
ragging
dog
on you.
too.
just
I see
enjoying
the
my
cat. There's a dog also.
Hmm?
I see. There's a dog also. He's got or no?
Mike's got both.
Yeah,
All
well, he's
right.
not here. Barkley's out
Yeah.
there. But yeah, I have him. He lost his eyesight recently, and we completely changed everything we were doing for him and put him on steroids, and he got about 25% of it back, which is kind of a miracle. So it's a pretty happy house around here when you got a dog who can see again.
No, that's great.
It's just wild, and just happened all of a sudden. I don't know what happened.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea, Mark.
The way copper keeps running, I know people are like, I would think it's time for us to make a 1 ounce copper round.
We haven't gotten into the copper market.
I know,
You
but
can talk to Andy. It's just.
But you guys are precious metal guys. Come
I
on.
know, but I'll tell you. And again, think of the weight that we were talking about with silver.
oh god, yeah.
And copper is, you're talking about 5 times roughly that of silver, and now actually a lot more. I mean, you're talking about 12 times almost.
Mhm.
So it takes up a tremendous amount more in physical format, but you can own a lot. That's for
All
sure.
right. It occurred to me though that perhaps what we need to do is create our own official currency, but not really an official currency. We just need like dime size, nickel size, copper, silver, nickel. I mean, because at this point, guys, a pocket full of change, if it were the real metals,
No doubt.
totally functional as a currency. It would be totally functional now.
No question about it. I mean, you can go into a bank and these people, most of the tellers in there still will have no idea what silver or gold is. They
Oh no.
They don't even know cash anymore. I mean, for the most part, they just debit and swipe. That's all it is. It's,
Instead of calling it the unit like bricks, we could call it the big unit. All right, I thought it was funny.
It is, but I wasn't really listening because I spilled my drink.
See, that's what you get.
Oh,
If it were
wow.
alcohol, you wouldn't spill it.
sorry about that.
It'd be too precious.
Answer this.
Yeah, so how did we get you tonight, Kevin? And Kevin, I know this is probably a bit of a shameless plug, but It's a good time to ask you about IRA conversions to physical precious metals that you do.
So, I mean, look, as we were talking about before, it's certainly one of the things I specialize in. I kind of found in doing this that there are these unscrupulous people that just take advantage of all these people that have worked their whole life for their life savings. Just be careful. I mean, I'm not saying Miles Franklin's the only one that can handle it for you. We do a great job. But the most important thing is just be diligent. Make sure that you're not entrusting your life savings to people that are looking to just pad their pockets. But, you know, listen, like I say to everybody, give us a shot. Don't just let people buy for you what they want to buy. Go over, plan it with them, make sure you understand it. You know, get an education. And I pride myself on that. Every single solitary client of mine might come to me with not a whole lot of knowledge, but they end up working with me, and that's what we give them. We give them a lot of information that they can understand in an easy to adapt format, and you know, they get it, and that's all it is. You know, info at Miles Franklin. Jana will take care of it and give them out. If anyone wants to email me directly, it's kevin@milesfranklin.com. But you know, like I said, most of the time, just hit info at Miles Franklin. We'll be more than happy to send you out information. Thanks for the plug, Mark, but not why I'm on here.
Yeah, no, I know.
Are you in? Where are you in the PR right now?
Yeah, I'm in PR where it's
All right.
warm. I got to go back to North Carolina next week. They got a cold snap coming.
That's going to be. It's a little brisk there nowadays. I know.
Yeah, did you hear about this polar vortex? Is supposed to drop like 110 inches of snow on Mount Rainier.
No way.
A couple of days. Yeah, that's a report that I read. I don't know.
110 inches.
That's the idea, and it's funny because again, Jen, you know, Mark in her Gentel on Monday, she got. I see a big mountain, like there's an avalanche or something, and it looks like kind of like, you know, like Mount Rainier, and I'm like, well, that's interesting because yesterday there's this report, and she didn't.
So what you're telling us, Jen, the psychic, is getting it, you know, it appears more and more accurate. So she said you were going to meet and marry a stripper, what, with green eyes or something?
No. The redhead with green eyes, I've determined, is my kitty cat, Miss Fluffy Muffy, who's got red hair and green eyes. So I'm sure that's.
And y'all are pretty much married. That checks out.
No, but she did say I would be married in 2 years, and I'm like, I can only think of one person who might be in possibility for that. So meeting somebody new in the next 2 years seems unlikely, but you never know. You never know. Keep my eyes open. So not that I'm looking to get married, of course, but that's usually when it hits you, right?
Yeah, just don't blink. Yeah. Zester over there, meanwhile, he's smiling and trying to stay awake. Look, you do not have to stay awake any longer.
He's got going, keeping his eyes open.
Yeah. No, I am going to have to. I don't want to run away. I want to hang out, but I'm probably not too much fun. So
it will cost you lunch with Dad tomorrow, though.
Yeah. Well, I've got to do recording for with Paul Brooker over on Charlie Ward's show somewhere around lunch. But otherwise, yeah, we can.
All
definitely.
Right. You let me know after your time with Paul. Paul's a super nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I wonder if we could ever get him to stay up late enough to join us for a Whiskey and Wisdom. I already know the answer. No, not happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we ever could because they're already because they're 5 hours ahead or 4 hours ahead of us, 5 hours ahead of East Coast. So it would be 1 a.m. Over there across the pond, I suppose.
And Paul has a young family.
That makes it a little bit more difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember those days, Kevin, putting kids to bed? And
man, I'll tell you, I have a 26 and a 23-year-old. It's been a while. Actually, it's funny. I was just talking to my wife about my son, who said his roommate, he lives with another guy in Fort Lauderdale, and the roommate's actually going to be moving out on his own. So he's like, well, until I get a place, can I live with you? I said, no. I said, you can go to your grandparents, but you're not coming back home. Yeah, it's like the Roach Motel. You can, once you come in, you can't come back. That's it.
Yeah, just check in.
He's like one of those cliff-dwelling seabirds that, if the thing hadn't flown out, they push it. Good luck.
We get along much better from a distance, especially when he's not living under the same roof. So He'll probably be living with his grandparents at least for a few months until he can find a new place. But I'll visit him, and but that's how we get along a lot better. That's for sure. But and I love him to death. But living under my roof after this as an adult, it's just a little bit more difficult. When you're used to just living with your spouse, coming back in as living with 3 and 2 dogs, and he's got a dog, not going to happen. Yeah.
Jasper, you really did. You knocked it dead on the John Dowling this week.
I appreciate that. Those are always a good time getting a chat with John.
I don't know about Zester making it to Vegas. I mean, do we want to really cut our nights off at 9 o'clock? In Vegas with Zester, right?
You'll find a second wind.
Yeah.
Vegas, you don't even start going out until 11.
Yeah, you go out at 11.
It was at like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
You day drink till about 3. You sleep till about 9. You grab a late dinner and you hit the road.
Mike's on the same schedule that I am. That's it. That's exactly it. Day drink, nap, and then just rinse and repeat.
We'll take
rinse, repeat.
We'll take you to
drink. Wait. Nap, shower, drink. Nap, shower, drink. I think that checks out.
Yeah. We'll take you.
Squeeze in a nice meal in between.
So we'll try to get you awake. We'll take you to Crazy Horse, or we'll take you to
Oh no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm also appreciating all the comments questioning whether your nuts have frozen off yet.
No, they're not. I am, however, done with that. You're supposed to do it for 15 minutes, and I have made my 15 minutes. So,
all right, now we need to explain.
I
don't know if Kevin got to join last week to get the details, but Mike's, I don't know if you read something, over at Reader's Digest or something. I don't know, but he's trying this thing where he sits on an ice pack under his nuts for 15 minutes every so often to greatly increase his testosterone level.
I watched a YouTube video from a licensed urologist with like 34 double Ds, and she said, and I believe her,
well, good thing it's a she.
Dipping your nards in ice water for 10 or 15 minutes a day massively increases your testosterone. And if you can't handle that, which I didn't think I could, you just ice pack them for a few.
Wow.
All right, now, what was that doctor? What was that guy's name before the fake implants and the sex change?
Dr. Rena Malik, and I do believe she's always been a female. So check her out.
Dr. Rena, I'm just trying to throw some fun at Mike. I'm not questioning your identity.
Like all the guys watch her because we just want to see: are they jiggling? Is it happening? Yeah, there they go. Yep. What did she say? Oh, ice my balls. Okay.
I've only had to do that once in my life, and that was under doctor's orders, just to make sure I didn't reproduce anymore.
Yes,
that's it.
I had to go through that too, post vasectomy, and then had to go into work sitting on an ice pack because we were shorthanded. It was not pleasant.
So when you did
yours,
let me ask you: when you did yours, were you awake or did they put you out for it?
No, I was awake.
Me too.
Yeah, you got to smell it when they were like searing the. You got to smell the burnt flesh.
No joke. It was for the 30 days prior. I was beyond like a basket case. Everyone I know had done it. They got put out. Most people in this area, for some reason, they get put out. The doctor I went to doesn't put you out. So we walked in, puts headphones on, blindfold, and the nurse comes in. She's telling me about what's going to happen. I'm not listening to anything. I'm in the gown. And she's like, we'll be right back. And I'm just listening to music. I guess there was lidocaine. And it's like 10 minutes. And I'm just getting so nervous. I said, Doc, you got to start already. I can't take it. He taps me on the shoulder. He lifts my headphones. He goes, we're all done.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Fast. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yep.
I was losing sleep for 30 straight days over something that was nothing. And by the way, my recovery was a day of icing. That was it.
Mine took a little longer, but I had to ice them for.
Yeah, I was lucky in terms of my recovery, but I thought it was nothing. It was much to do about nothing. That's it.
Yeah. At some point, I'll tell the vasectomy stories because the doctor, Mark Otland, friend of mine. So yeah, His staff, I think, is still traumatized from the two of us joking back and forth throughout the entire process.
Oh man. Yeah, I didn't know my doctor. I wasn't friends with him, but I was very happy with the work because I haven't had any more children, so I'm good. You know, that's
Wait, who's happier, you or your wife?
Yeah, good question.
probably me. She probably would have gone for 3, but I got a boy and I got a girl. Unless they come up with something new, I was good to go.
I kept going. I got 2 boys and then a girl. So
yeah. We always said, I mean, I've been with her for 35 years. So we always said if we'd love a boy first and a girl second, it came that way. And I said, all right, well, we don't have to tempt fate. I'm good. Nothing more.
that one was bad. That one was bad. The girlfriend's the happiest. But
yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll have to have people share their vasectomy stories. I don't think the women want to share the stories about when they get their tubes
No,
out.
you won't be getting too many from the girls on that one, but yeah.
I wonder if Big Mike got a vasectomy. No, nobody's gonna take the bait on that one. Run with that joke. Yeah, all right, I'm just gonna leave it.
Well, it's still icing, so you know.
Torma's been there, done that. It was nuts.
Pun intended. There you go. Mark, this is actually, I'm just getting an email from one of your people that I have to actually answer right now. No. I have to hop.
Well, are you going to leave us, or are you going to read it to us and we can help you answer it? No, that's probably not the best thing to do.
Yeah, let's do this one in the private one. But I think it's one of your, it's definitely one of your people. So I will handle this one, and I will try and come back on as soon as I am done with it, if that's fine.
Sounds absolutely great. Perfect. Just check in. See what's
it's always a pleasure. I will try and be back very shortly.
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
It's awfully fun to see Kevin jump in and fill in for the wayward Andy.
Yeah.
You really zester. I mean, I know you are barely.
Yeah. No, I'm going to leave up to it. I'm going to try and copy Tommy here and pull the same exact move. But y'all have fun. And next week I'll try to make certain I'm far more energetic. I'll be ready for it.
Yeah, okay. I don't know that you don't make promises that you may not be able to uphold, because I might be next week.
Zester must have a secret girlfriend who's keeping him busy or something.
Yeah. 6 of them probably.
Yeah.
All right, go get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey.
Thanks, Zester. Y'all.
Yeah, I don't blame them. It was one of those dragging ones. The time change really, it doesn't normally mess with me like it has this year. I don't know why, but it is really, it's taking longer to adjust.
Yeah, it does hit. It is a thing. Their accidents increase during the time change. Car accidents go way up for the week after. Way up the week after a time change. People are just out of sorts. So. Yeah, I sent to that Mount Rainier thing. Pretty wild. Apparently, it's official that they're going to get hit with 100 inches or more of snow in high elevation. Unfortunately, snow levels are high in this atmospheric river above the elevations of most ski areas.
Wow. Yeah, as much as Andy loves skiing, I'm wondering if he's going to be MIA next week for it.
Yeah, I don't know. He could go out and tie one on.
We didn't ask this one earlier. Woo.
Do I have any intel? No. Well, I have some people talking to me. I have some people saying some stuff, and I have some people saying that they're ready for this weekend. But I also have other people telling me not until next year. So.
Yeah, I'm getting same mixed bag. I don't think I have anybody telling me anything later than March of next year. Most of them are telling me very early in January is what most of them are telling me. I'm just excited because somebody contact that I know received travel dollars spendable to travel, and they have an appointment tomorrow
That's exciting. Yeah. And we
on
know
a
where he's
historic asset. I
traveling.
don't know if it's an historic asset or a bond, but to me, that's exciting because
Well, if you knew what city it was, you probably know what it was if you knew which city he was going to, or if you could tell it. But yeah.
I was going to say, I know it, but I'm not telling it.
Yeah. So,
I will respect when I told them I would not.
So I hear conflicting information, but I place less faith in the source that says early next year than I do in the other source. But how many times have I had faith in those sources before and it's never really transpired? I know that people are not making this up. They're telling us the truth. So just try to stay grounded, focused, excited, and hopeful. And I would feel, Mark, I would feel 10 times better if Ukraine and Venezuela had been resolved to our benefit. I would say, yeah, there's that, because I mean, at this point, everything from my perspective, everything's done. Everything is ready to go. They're just holding out for, I believe that the main thing is they're not going to let a commie narco terrorist get his hands on the funds created by the revaluation of a certain South American currency. And as long as that person is apparently in charge and has access to that, and his network would have access to that, I think it's probably going to be held. But they don't have to do that. I believe they being the White Hats, chose to do that, to wait until that situation is resolved. And it looks like the Ukraine situation is about ready to get itself resolved, although it's looked like that before. So we shall see. Yes. That's all I can say about it. So, yeah, also some other disturbing rumors. And look, when it comes to RV stuff, Mark, all I can say to everybody is diversify. Make sure you have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's always been my suggestion. What happens if there's a problem, one doesn't go or one does? Right. I mean, you've got all your eggs in one basket. You've kind of
do not have all your eggs in one basket. Get your eggs in lots of different.
I call it making contingency plans. I constantly make contingency plans and the what ifs. So I diversify. That way I don't have to worry. What happens if the crazy naysayers out there is right? I'm good.
Yeah.
What happens if they're wrong? I'm extra good.
Well, the thing is, too, is people, I think with these astronomical numbers that are being thrown about for certain redemption items, I think people are getting focused on, I'd be able to build a rocket to the moon or, build a bridge across the Pacific Ocean kind of thing. And it's like, you're going to be disappointed if you don't have that much money. Just think about just how little you need to permanently make your life better. If I want a lot more than this,
right?
But if I got $1 million right now, I'm living like a king for the rest of my life. I'm living not like a king, but I'm living very.
Yeah, you're comfortable. You're not looking over your shoulder. You're not worried about whether or not, you're going to have a place to lay your head the next day.
I meet that
power is going to be on or the internet.
I meet that special girl. I'm like, I can take care of you. I can support you as long as you don't divorce me. So, I mean, it's, it's, just be grateful for what you get, no matter what it turns out to be, and stop focusing on these outrageously high numbers and concepts. I mean, it's possible, but I just feel like, God, if somebody walks out of there with $5 or $10 million, they're going to be disappointed. Really? Come on, folks. Come on.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm not going to be disappointed. I mean, yeah.
Sluggo says
more because I can do more good things and help more people. But for me personally, I mean, how much can you spend? Yeah. All right. That's not a challenge.
No, but
some people take that as a challenge.
Right.
Well, I can spend it.
Well, the thing is, Mark, when I was making really good money when I first got to LA in the early 2000s, I was making really good money to the point where I had lots of extra money every week. And it's kind of like after 6 or 9 months, you kind of have all the stuff that you can buy, right? Oh, I got a fancy sports car. I've got the biggest TV available with the hottest resolution. I've got all the gadgets. And if I go to the store and something's $100, I don't bat an eye. I just go buy it, right? And after a while, that's all that you can't think of anything else that you want. Other than that, the only thing left to do is take vacations, have experiences, or buy another sports car and another one and another one. I mean, who the hell needs 17 cars in a garage somewhere. You know,
All
in a
right, is this a
warehouse.
trick question?
Yes,
It's not really a serious question, is it?
because who needs 17 cars, Mark?
Okay, they wouldn't be 17 supercars. It'd be like 17 pieces of muscle car history.
Well, but when you get up in the morning and you have to go to the grocery store, which one are you driving?
That sounds like the most amazing problem ever. Am I gonna take the split window vet?
Okay,
Maybe
so
the Z car.
after this happens, we're gonna go to California.
Maybe the '69 convertible Firebird.
After this happens, I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you to California. We're gonna go up to Willow Springs. We're gonna rent the track for a day, and you can hopefully not kill yourself on those muscle cars.
Yeah, pretty safe on that one.
Willow
I'm
Springs
not
is
helping someone in need.
road
I
fun.
am. I'm going to help buy the car that they have been struggling with, that they redid, and now they need to pay for their kids' tuition. I'm here to help them. Just like Mike is going to be there to help those struggling ladies that are single moms trying to get through college down at the local ballet.
yes, that's my calling in life, I believe, Mark.
Support those single moms.
And you know what? Like Simon Park says, if that's really who you are, then you should be doing it now. And I've been doing it for the better part of 20 years since my divorce, Simon. I just want you to know that. Supporting those single moms, $1 at a time.
No, it's one of those. No, I am a firm believer, guys. I mean, get comfortable, buy yourself something nice. Don't go crazy. Help others. I very much believe in that. But it is fun to imagine that car you've always wanted, maybe finding that special car from when you were, I don't know, a 19-year-old kid or whatever. And I don't know, sounds fun. I'd like to buy my dad an old Studebaker Hawk. My mom, probably like an old Austin Healey or something.
You don't have to give it all away to be a good person. You can keep some for yourself. That's why God gave it to you. And
yeah, because that way you can get for generations.
Yeah. I had another spiritual teacher tell me once, go ahead and get the Ferrari. You know why? Because when it comes time to give, you can give with a fuller heart if you have everything your heart desires. Ta-da!
There you go.
Of course you are. Of course you're going to give with a better spirit.
Yeah, a lot of folks definitely find a home, find some place where you know you can lay your head, something secure, paid for, comfortable. Amen. Firm believer that ought to be the first thing people think about.
Yeah, get that house over, that roof over your head, buy it, completely pay it off, pay off the property taxes 7 years in advance or whatever it is, and put it in a trust, not even in your name, so nobody can ever take it from you.
Whoa, let's see. Flooded today up in Sumner, Washington.
Sumner is right south of Auburn, where I used to live. And I heard that earlier on my show that there's massive flooding going on. Waiting for your dinner, Britt, or your dinar? Did you misspell that? Waiting for my dinner, it says at the end of it.
I think he's waiting for actual dinner, not dinar. And
That
Britt,
of any-
good to see you, man. You working too much has kept you away from being here regularly, but I'm glad you stopped in. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah. Here's a guy says, I think the gal at the car dealer may have green eyes, red hair, and green eyes. But guys, basically, Kukla is describing Amaranth, okay? And she's already married to some Chinese dude, and I don't think that's gonna happen. So, but, you know, I'm open to it. Maybe we can put you in a med bed and revive your ovaries, Amaranth, and we can have children. You know who that is, Amaranth?
Yes, I'm familiar with Amaranth.
You're familiar with
From
it.
Was it AMSR days or ASMR, whatever that was?
ASMR, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. She started doing that and then just went totally off the rails.
Totally became a porn star, basically. And it's
a soft porn star.
And then, you know, her ovaries died at the age before she's even 30. And it's like, there's got to be some sort of spiritual message there, sweetie. Pay attention to it, right?
And God's trying to tell you something.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Blue. All I can say is, wouldn't suggest. Would not suggest. It was years before I was right.
I didn't experience any pain.
And still catch an occasional pain.
Do you?
Yes. Yeah, that's one thing I would not do again.
Really?
Yeah, some people go through it no problem, no whatever. Yeah.
Well, a lot of it may depend on the quality of your doctor as well. For instance, my pediatrician who did my circumcision was an artist.
Oh God.
And other guys just get you're in the locker room, you're like, whoa, boy, you didn't have a very good surgeon, did you? Wow. Okay. Not that you ever look, but pretending I was Giorgio Tsoukalos. Wow. Bro. I had a girl say that.
You were the former first lady right now.
I had a girl say that to you once. She goes, you know something? Your pediatrician was an artist. I said, what?
All right, let's clean it up. Do you need help on that Star Trek remake?
Well, we have 5 films, maybe 6 in the works. I want to get Sydney Sweeney for one of them if I can.
Oh God, wouldn't that be epic?
But
I kind of crush on Sydney Sweeney a little bit, but
she's classic American Beauty.
I wasn't crushing on her until I saw her doing that shooting thing, like at the doing the target practice with the pop-ups, whatever, and going through it, like tactical training. And I was like, all right, there's more to her than just some attractive genes.
She is a classic American Beauty, I think is how you can describe her. So, I don't know where we're going with that, but yeah.
So any dating advice before we start wrapping up tonight?
Well, people have to ask me questions. Nobody wants any questions. I don't know. How do you date Sydney Sweeney? I don't know. If you see her somewhere, you just walk up to her like she's just any other chick and you say, hey, do you know where I can get a beer? That's how you do it.
Wait, so I was thinking of saying, hey, baby, you need some fries to go with that shake. So that's not the approach I should take?
That actually might work, but probably not. It depends on the context. You have to realize when she's walking around in one of those dresses with everything jiggling all over the place, it's perfectly fine to comment on that. But when she's at a ball game with a beanie and a steel reinforced bra, you treat her like one of the guys. Guys, you gotta do everything in context. Not every opening line works under different circumstances. You have to do it, under the correct circumstances.
Yeah, Joshua Herb, knowing what I do now, I probably wouldn't have done it and would have had more children, but woulda, shoulda, couldas.
That's what med beds are for, bro.
Ooh, I see. That looks like more of a remake of the Cannonball Run.
They did that, didn't they?
I don't know.
All right, but one condition: Kevin Hart cannot be in it. God, if I have to watch one more commercial with Kevin Hart in it, I'm gonna just blow my brains out.
Do I? Yeah. Who gets to play Bert?
Well, there is no Burt Reynolds right now. There is nobody. There's nobody that has the balls to be Burt Reynolds anymore.
You're trying to work getting yours right for it by sitting on ice.
There you go.
So who gets to be Sally Fields right around in that Trans Am?
Well, Sally, you could do. I would suggest the girl we were just talking about, Sydney Sweeney, for the Sally Fields part. How about that? Because look, here's the thing. She's made her art house movies, right? She made her boxing movie where she was ugly and she got punched in the face, and nobody went to see it because nobody wants to see you that way. Sydney, we love you, but you're not an actress. You're a movie star. So go be a movie star and be in popular movies that are successful. That's what you got to do. That's why I want you for Dr. Elizabeth Daner for my Star Trek. We just got to find the right guy to play Gary Mitchell.
Gavin Newsom, Sally Field. You guys are funny tonight.
Gavin Newsom, yeah. There we go.
All right. I do think it is probably time to wrap it up. I know you're still young, still full of vim, vigor, piss and vinegar, whatever it is. But this old guy wouldn't mind calling it a night soon.
Yeah, it's time for Mark to get out of here. So froze. There you go.
Totally going to make like a leaf and fall. Wait.
Yeah. And make like a baby and head out. Make like a tree and leave.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Yeah, that's from when I grew up. Yeah. I'm going to make like a baby and head out.
But,
all right. Good night, folks. It was fun. A little bit low key tonight, but Zester was just sitting there like a zombie. Zester was just sitting there. Like,
oh man, he was like a zombie.
Zester looked like Mitch McConnell at a press conference. boy was tired.
I find that so funny, but it's
He should
hilarious.
never have come on. Yeah, he should not. Zesper, you should not have come on tonight. All right.
Oh yeah, that's it. That was bad but funny.
Yeah. All right. Love you guys. Have a great one.
Mean it. Love you guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.